The most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hampton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Herbert. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. At the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Yellow.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gained of about 5. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Sunday on Sunday.
Now, Mahomes. Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert going up top. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A long one from Gibbs. A gain of 48.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Play action here. Mahomes out wide. That's to Davis. And He'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yellow, yellow! Yellow, yellow! Right side!
They'll run with Gibbs, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, we're going to tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. And we don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Yellow, yellow!
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tui Pelotu in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Let's go, Lou, lady!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Going right sideline and complete. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Hey, 15, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
High down these two, high down these two.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Hey, Rip!
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow, yellow! Hey, 43, 43! I'm going, hey! Hey, 57!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Hampton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Hey, yo, hey, go. Wait. Hey, 57. Watch out.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
Yellow. Watch your line. Watch out.
Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
36-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, 43. 15. Hey, on Sunday. Watch out.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Hey, 57 colors. 15. Watch out.
On third down, Mahomes. That's caught by Gibbs. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, KC.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Watch out.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7. Brings up third and 1.
Yellow. Watch out.
On third and 1, here's Mahomes. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set. Ladies, set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Go.
Herbert now on first down. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
These two.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Attack!
To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 43, 43.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Yellow. There's a lot, 80. 15. More time.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Pistol here for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw, it's Herbert. Devon Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing, Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in.
Go.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. He fields it at the 8. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hampton. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. Here's Hampton.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Third and 6.
Set. Back 80, black. 21.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Yellow! Yellow! Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Easy. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, dribble it.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
15! Yellow! Hey, 57!
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. But able to convert on that 3rd and 3. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Brown trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a pass.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
This fielded at about the 9. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
28-yard gain. First down by Chargers.
A run. This is Hampton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Ready.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, 57 colors. 57 colors.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70s. Yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On 1st down is Herbert going for it all. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First down, at the 45-yard line.
A give left side for Hampton. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up to third down.
To throw is Herbert. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Shotgun snap. We're going to give it to Hampton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Chargers.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Hampton is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Kevin Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a second and 6. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, AC. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Buckner now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 49.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert.
up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hampton trying to work inside. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
On the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Go.
Now, Herbert. That's taken in. Oh! And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now it's Herbert. The pressure's too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
They need one right now. Third and long. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams, inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And Buckner on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
Dicker for the extra point.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Off he goes. And Mahomes as smart as they come. Hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to... You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Hero 15. Come back.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday.
Here's Mahomes. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the lines. Third and 9. Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, trouble! Down he goes! Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Yep.
Here's Mahomes. Out to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now on first down. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.